it was a free state. Its major city and port was also named Samos. The island was celebrated for the cult of Hera Juno, the Roman goddess of marriage and childbirth, and had a temple to her that vied in splendor and celebrity with the temple of Artemis at Ephesus. According to the scriptural account, the ship Paul was on when returning to Jerusalem stopped opposite Chios, sailed some 105 kilometers 65 mi down the coast of Asia Minor and touched at Samos, and on the following day arrived at Miletus. Act 20. 15 Certain manuscripts add an expression that leads to the rendering "we touched at Samos and, after stopping at Trogyllium, made Miletus the next day." JB This has been understood to mean that the ship did not remain in port at Samos but, instead, crossed the strait and anchored in the protection of the high promontory. However, the oldest and most reliable manuscripts omit the expression about Trogyllium, and it was rejected by Westcott and Dort as well as Nessel and Alland in preparing their master texts. The ship Paul was on evidently docked briefly at Samos and then travelled on to Miletus. Samothrace Samo Middle. Thrace possibly, Samos of Thrace. A mountainous island located in the Aegean Sea, having a city of the same name on its inside. Likely in the spring of 50 CE during Paul's second missionary journey, the ship on which he was travelling came with a straight run to the island of Samothrace from Troas in NW Asia Minor. There is, however, no indication that he went ashore. Act 16. 11 The modern-day island Samothrace lacks a good harbour, though it offers a number of places for safe anchorage. Samson from a root meaning son. One of Israel's outstanding judges. Son of Manoah, Bedonite from Zorah. Prior to Samson's birth an angel appeared to his mother and announced that she would bear a son who was to be a Nazirite from birth and take the lead in saving Israel out of the hand of the Philistines. JG 13. 1-5, 24. 16. 17 As future leader in the fight against the Philistines, Samson would have to come near the dead bodies of persons slain in battle. Therefore, the very nature of his commission showed that he did not come under the law prescribing that Nazirites not touch dead bodies. New 6. 2-9 It should also be noted that this law applied to persons who voluntarily took a vow of Naziriteship. But in Samson's case, the requirements that applied were those specifically stated to his mother by Jehovah's angel. When old enough to marry, Samson requested that his parents get a certain Philistine woman from Timnah for him as a wife. It was in harmony with the direction of God's Spirit, as it was to provide occasion for Samson to fight against the Philistines. JG 13. 25. 14. 4 Subsequently, near Timnah, a manned young lion confronted Samson. Empowered by God's Spirit, he tore the animal in two with his bare hands. He then